All right, guys, look what is moving again, slow but surely. Our favorite little ticker here, BCTX. Let's keep watching this one. I'm actually down on this ticker today. I was down on this ticker almost $700. It was like $690, I think exactly. I don't really remember. It was almost $700. Anyway, BCTX I'm down on, ACIU I'm down on, and they had a nice little trade on MITO. Let's keep watching BCTX because I think there's a chance it might start popping here above 670. So I'm going to keep a close eye on it right now. Finding a little bit of support here. Going long there at 63. Small size. Didn't get my whole fill there. You saw that. There we go. Now we got full size. I was actually just about to move that down. Let's keep watching this one. 9:02 a.m. So we're probably going to get a flood of new shares coming in, potentially from Robinhood because they open at 9. I want to be careful though here on this ticker. There's a good last volume spike we got on it. I'm using smaller size right now because haven't been on the best flow on BCTX, but I gave it some time. Remember, we're not on a front side move. Closing out for now. When you're not on a front side move, you're trading consolidation, you got to be careful. You don't want to usually trade breakouts when you're in consolidation. So I was very careful here on this one. One, I reduced my risk by reducing my position size, and two, I was just not sticking around without a breakout. So I was really quick to trade BCTX just now. So yeah, we're still down 404 on it. I'll review the other tickers in a second, but I think let's just stick with one thing at a time here. It looks like my volume's at least working today. That's a step in the right direction. So BCTX here, it's a 4 million float, so it has the spikeability. There's a good chance it's going to get halted today, somewhere around the open. 21 million market cap. Breast cancer reports coming out. Top responder, 21.4 months survival plus 100% resolution of eye bulging orbital tumor. That sounds pretty stressful. Here you can see some of the catalysts. Compares to 7.2 to 9.8 months survival in historical comparison treatments. Sounds good. Anyway, the market thinks it's good for now, up over 100% and holding its highs really, really well. This is a textbook classic pattern here. If you guys did the foundation video series, you probably recognize this very quickly. 140% gap up, pulled back around 20-30%. Now it's holding this area above VWAP. I mean, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for that second leg now on the 5-minute chart down here. You can see it a little bit clearer. So first leg, consolidation. Second leg, hard to trade consolidation. I should have started trading the range a little bit more. I was thinking about it several times, but I was working on a few other things as well this morning, so I couldn't really, put all my attention to it. But I probably could have walked away with a little bit of profit if I was just trading the range here. So when you're consolidating, you want to trade mean reversion. What's that? Basically, every time you get too far away from VWAP, there's a good chance you're just going to return to it. So right here, you don't want to be trading breakouts because you're too far away from VWAP. Here, you don't want to be trading breakouts because you're too far away from VWAP. You could trade bounces off of VWAP or pullbacks towards VWAP. Now, it's also not the best strategy because you never know when it's going to fall off a cliff. I thought it was going to fall off a cliff here. It might fall off a cliff here. I mean, consolidation is dangerous because at one point it's going to give. It's going to crack to the downside or it's going to crack to the upside. It's going to have a breakout and, it could be like a 10-20% move. Who knows? You just don't know. And the thing is, let's say you scalp 1% here, 2% there, maybe 3% even, and again 1%. All it takes is one big crack to give back all your profits. That's usually why I don't trade consolidation. But sometimes you could reel in some real nice money. I made all my money on BCTX on this front side move, and then I gave it all back on the consolidation. So for me, it didn't work out today. AMC, just not a care in the world. So the company's already raising capital. They're already diluting the stock. That's something I've been saying about. If I was AMC, I would be doing offerings left and right, like my life depended on it. This is the time for the company to raise capital. This is 100% of the time. And also, Rick, to kind of extend the response from Sean, there's no way AMC would ever hit $50,000 or $100,000 per share. And the reason is, like Sean said, people are going to, one, take profits. Two, you'll probably get more shorts. So there's going to be a lot of selling pressure. And then three, dilution. A company's going to see a high stock price. They're just going to dump. They're going to sell shares into the market. They're going to create new shares. There's going to be dilution. They're going to raise so much capital, and they're going to keep raising capital in the... what's the word for it? At the expense of retail traders or anyone holding the stock, which is going to make the stock extremely unattractive. So there's no way it would do that. Now it could easily go up, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000%. We've seen stocks even hit 16,000% in a day because of short squeezes. But very quickly, the company noticed, and they start diluting as well. So there's really no way a company's going to stay artificially high for very long. It's impossible. Which I gotta say, in this market, really feels like the word impossible doesn't exist. But it's highly improbable, and yeah. Probably at that point, the SEC will halt it for a couple of days, and it will cool off, and it's going to open up down 60%, and it's going to be a disaster. So there's so many mechanisms in place that would not allow that to happen. Yeah, maybe. I wonder what AMC is going to do. It looks like I was reading some stuff from the CEO of AMC, and he's looking that I can't speak right now. He was talking about acquiring different movie providers, movie theaters. Man, I'm missing vocabulary today, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like there is a massive new direction at the moment. But I'm also not the one to really comment on AMC. My due diligence on AMC is about zero compared to somebody that's actively researching the company. I just read a few articles here and there, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, David, I don't see why that's not possible. Definitely, especially with a margin account with a pattern day trader rule kind of cash account. So account 125K cash account you might have issues with. I'm not sure how options play with the pattern day trader rule though. Oh yeah, Rick. I mean, those are two different things, right? I mean, trading meme stocks and a stock going to $50,000, $100,000. Those are two different topics. I like that, Michael. Yeah, that's true. I love going to the movies. There's a movie theater close to my house. It's like a really cute little neighborhood movie theater. I used to go there at least once a month, sometimes more. It was just good fun. You just walk on over, see what's playing. I don't know, kind of like a cheap little chill evening. I would even do it on a normal work day, just which is a weird thing to say, but sometimes after trading or after working on some stuff, we'll just pick up some dinner on the way and watch a movie. I don't know, it's really chill. I definitely miss that. Usually was pretty empty. Sometimes, there'll be 10 people in the whole movie theater. The big one downtown here at Potsdamer Platz. They that one closed. I think it was like the Sony Center, one of those. But I rarely went there. Hold up, SLNO guys, what is this little thing doing? Looking interesting. SLNO. We were watching this ticker earlier today, actually. I don't have it documented yet, though, on the watch list. Shame on me. I also noticed yesterday, I think I said it was Monday like 1,000 times. I even put it in my watch list that yesterday was Monday. I was like, this morning I was so confused. I was like, why is everything Monday? Yesterday was Tuesday, and then it hit me. I was like, no. That must have been so confusing for so many people. Today's Wednesday, guys. Nice move here on SLNO, up 26% right now. What's the catalyst on this ticker? Oh yeah, I didn't even really say good morning or anything. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. It's June 2nd. It's Wednesday, and we started around 9. Right now it's 9:12. I think I even traded SLNO. No, I didn't. I traded ACIU. A quiet place too. Sounds creepy. Dang, 40 minutes away. That's serious. That's a long drive. Yeah, you just have to put things in perspective. I could just sometimes blindly compare market caps of different companies, and you'll be like, wait, something doesn't add up here. Obviously similar companies in the same industry, but SLNO, guys, crawling up here pretty nice. Right now it's at 1.3, or hit a high of 1.3. $2 is going to be big time resistance on this ticker. It looks like around 1.5 we have a few more bottoms, so I would definitely go and be a little bit careful as this one approaches 1.5. We have some more support. It looks like a little closer to like 1.2, but I don't know. It's a little hard to chart out this one. Just doesn't seem as reliable. I'll go ahead and say 115. There's definitely a little bit of support. Yeah, so 115 we came back down to this area almost twice, roughly in this area. Shot up 13%. Like I was saying before, 1.5 is potential on SLNO. Catalyst here, U.S. diagnostic research company. They received orphan drug designation from FDA. Treatment of glycogen storage disease. Glycogen orphan drug designation. We haven't seen an orphan drug designation in a while. Let me actually pull it up here so we can do a little research together. Just had it up my second screen. Orphan Drug Act provides for granted special status to a drug or biological product to treat a rare disease or condition upon request of a sponsor. This status is referred to as orphan designation. The little bit less fortunate thing here for when you're trading is rare disease. You usually want to see clinical trials coming out for things that are a little less rare. I hope that doesn't sound too cynical. I think I need to close this shutter a little bit. Or I'll leave it open, but there is some sun getting in my eye here a little bit. A little bit heavy. Big flush on BCTX being called out. Big flush may be a little bit excessive, but yeah, it definitely, I think what's big here is the fact that it broke very key support, but at the same time it's still holding where we had this other flush here. It was only like about a 6.6%, around a 7.5 maybe even percent pullback from the high. So yeah, this one's seeing similar movement around 8%. We had a bigger one here at 11%. But we've had 10% candles on BCTX. That's what would make me nervous trading in this consolidation, because getting stuck in one of those 10% moves to the downside. That's kind of what happened to me here. Let's see. No, actually, this was a dip trade. Where was that? It was here. I was buying a breakout here, and then it got stuck in this. This was like a 6% move, and I was like, ooh! Instantly, I went up from like $500 to zero, and then I gave back the rest of the money here. So I was up on BCTX today, pretty nicely. Should have called it, but didn't. Yeah, Sean, I know that feeling. When you're caught in a move to the downside, especially like a 4 or 5% move, it feels freaking massive. I definitely feel you on that. $9.17 here. Hey, is anyone using Binance US? I've had an account there since the merge since Binance.com started kicking off US people in 2019. And man, I'm really not that big of a fan of Binance US. Are there any opinions here on the exchange? I honestly don't even see a reason why to use it over, let's say, Coinbase, unless they have, they only have like 40 something. I think they have less than 50 coins. The fees are actually much higher than Binance.com. The verification system is a little stressful, and they require SMS two-factor authentication, which I hate. I don't think I would ever use an account where I have to have two-factor authentication. There's Google Authenticator and there's two-factor authenticator, but to get verified, you have to add your SMS two-factor authenticator. So it's like you don't have to use it, but you actually have to use it. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I can drop it again. I don't know, but I'm not so crazy about Binance US. I don't know. The Binance Pro fees are pretty high. They're the highest in the industry. I used to pay over $1,000 a month in fees. Coinbase Pro. Coinbase Pro fees are no joke. If you get your trading volume up, then it's like somewhat bearable. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't use Coinbase anymore. Or do I? I don't know. I might have a little bit of money in Coinbase, but let me show you guys. Let me just quickly make sure there's no sensitive information. I haven't used Coinbase Pro in so long. Oh yeah, I have 34 cents. All right, for example, here is Coinbase Pro. I'm sure you guys are all aware. It looks a little weird because the screen is smaller. And then here is, for example, the fee structure. 50% maker and taker fees if you don't have any trading volume. I used to have trading volume over $1 million in 30 days. So I use Coinbase Pro a lot. But this basically means if I go ahead and buy and sell, I'm paying 1%, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy in my eyes. That's like if I bought $100,000 worth of crypto and then I sold it right away again, I would now have $99,000. What? That's huge. There's a few exchanges that are worse, that aren't real exchanges, like BlockFi is 1%. That's insane. BlockFi is really expensive. But even like Robinhood is really expensive. There's no fee, but they charge a 1% spread. So you're always going to be paying the spread. That's actually the same with BlockFi. That's the same way how BlockFi works. That's how eToro works. So I hate when eToro is always like, I get so many eToro advertisements, and it's like, on eToro, there's zero commission trading. It's like, what are you talking about? It's 1% fee commission trading. It's insane. So after after you scale up though, your volume increases. So when I was at 1 million, this is kind of what I was paying here. But at the same time, they did make it more expensive. It used to be much less. The Coinbase Pro got really, really expensive. I think it used to be like zero point 0.2. I think that used to be the top tier. It got really, really crazy expensive. But yeah, Michael, Coinbase.com is even crazier. That's true. It's much worse. Ah, these exchanges are so savage. Appreciate that, Frez. All right, let's get ready here for the market open. Well, we still have a little bit of time. One sec, guys. I'm clicking buttons here on a different screen. Am I keeping an eye on Oatly? Nicholas is wondering. Heck yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Oatly. It's actually on one of my investment portfolio watch list. I haven't bought any yet. I need to free up capital, or else I probably would have. Stefan says he uses Coinbase. I mean KuCoin. Yeah, KuCoin's very similar to Binance.com. I like KuCoin as well. I originally used KuCoin like in 2017 or something when I wanted to buy some Origin Trail, some track coin. I don't know if you guys know it. I had it on there for years, like a tiny amount, but that's originally why I used KuCoin. Good old Reite, PEI. Yeah, nice move off the lows. 285 getting topped out there a little bit. Nice, Rick, getting back in the green on that. Yeah, that's what I do on BlockFi. I leave a bit of my money on BlockFi, Michael. So it looks like you can do that as well on KuCoin. Nice. So they're also expanding to the DeFi. Actually, it's I guess at that point it's called central finance. If you guys have heard about it, I'm sure you have. Let me quickly show you an example on that. So you have the off-block systems like Aave and Compound. That's for decentral finance, where you can go on the blockchain and loan out your crypto, usually for some sort of catalyst, or there's some sort of ratio. Then you have BlockFi, or what Michael's saying here, KuCoin, where you can where they kind of facilitate everything for you and you get your interest. And then you have traditional finance like Chase and Fidelity, where you have I don't know, you get a mortgage or a loan or something like that. The BlockFi is what I was talking about earlier, has really, really high fees, next level. But if you just park your crypto there, it's quite okay. Yeah, Oatly has very light volume. Not really a big surprise there, as it's like a foreign company, but I can see myself accumulating Oatly for like a 5-year rally, unless like something different changes my mind. But I like Oatly. You know, Peter Lynch, one up on Wall Street. His best investment advice is just to buy what you know, and I like that. I like that advice. I think that's really sound advice. SLNO, guys, woo, still popping. Yeah, let me be right back. Yeah, what's up with that, Rick? What is up with that? I don't know. People gonna do what people gonna do. Guys, I got my shirt on today that I hope is gonna give us a little better luck here pre-market. Well, I'm actually down pre-market. How come every time I wear this shirt, I got my Pray to the Pre-Market Gods shirt on, but actually, I gotta say, technically, I might be down pre-market, but pre-market we actually had some really good moves. So maybe the shirt does work. I just have to learn how to trade it better. And I did some really bad trading today and yesterday. Yesterday, I know I could have milked it. And then today, just, flailing all over the place. Markets are going to open up slightly green here. SPY up slightly green. We didn't really review too much news here, but nothing really too crazy going on. I kind of reviewed plenty already, and I don't know, overall quite mellow. AMC stock obviously kind of everywhere right now. That's also why I've been seeing a little bit more interviews popping up with the AMC CEO. And they're just raising capital right now. They're getting cozy. I mean, they're doing exactly what they should be doing. So just be careful, I think, if you're holding AMC. I mean, it could easily go up another 100, 200, 300%. You just never know. But at the same time, at one point, it's going to end. Just like GME. I mean, GME, GameStop. But at the same time, this ticker is also holding just arbitrarily high in my eyes. So I don't know, anything's possible. Like, don't let me tell you what to do or what not to do. But for me, I'm just kind of watching it from the sideline, just freaking being astonished. Anyway, guys, good luck, everyone. Time of Force day. Let's get ready here. BCTX is going to be my main ticker I'm watching. SLNO is another one I'm watching as it's approaching $2. But I think BCTX, has good opportunity, upside potential. Canada, biotech, 4 million flows, 21 million market cap with breast cancer catalyst. Looking really, really good. So let's see what we get out of this one. Let's see if we can run to that, maybe even $10 zone. Here we go. Choppy open, no surprise there. SoFi over 23.5. Yeehaw! I would love to see SoFi over 25. AMC and MITO, all tickers worth watching right now, guys. SLNO might have a red to green, I think. MITO. Nice bottom bounce there. Let's see if we can get long this one. Small size starting at 2. Might trade it on the breakout. Looking for a continuation here. Big support at 2. It's still having some issues here on MITO. Stop at 21. I think I'm gonna get stopped out here. Yep. All right, I'm gonna probably rebuy MITO. Nice, watching it. I'm also watching BCTX. New minute in a few seconds. Possible entry at 92. Oh, so close. So close to getting filled. Nice move on BCTX. I'm going to put 100 shares right here on MITO just so I don't forget. I like what I'm seeing on BCTX. Nice, nice. Front side BCTX. High, pre-market high at 772. Good momentum there for sure. Let's see if we can get a dip entry on this one. Oh, just got flushed. Let's see if it holds here. I think there's being thrown around a little bit. Cutting my losses. Oops. Looking for a rebuy on this one. Ugh, 2 nasty trades back to back, and I missed my dip buy. Oh, I hate when I have opens like this. Yesterday I also did trash at the open. Oh well, whatever. Moving on here. That's fine. Sometimes it happens. I'm still watching MITO. I really like what I'm seeing here on this ticker. I played it wrong so far. Question is where support is going to come in on this ticker. We might go into the 89s. I'm going to put 100 shares right here just to kind of alert me. BCTX fully recuperates. I actually had a feeling it was going to recuperate, but I thought it might kind of hold this low. So when we popped up a little bit, I was like, okay, let me readjust my position with the goals of buying back. Anyway, I tripped over myself there, so a little bit of a mistake. Maybe I need to drink more Camilla tea, calm down a little bit. I don't know. Not going so well for me at the moment. I'm not even watching AMC right now. Oh yeah, beautiful red to green on AMC. Beautiful. I wonder if it's going to have continuation. I'm watching too many tickers. I need to hone in on one. BlackBerry also beautiful red to green move. So congrats to anyone milking those red to greens. Watching bigger pullback here, possible entry near the low. Ooh, that's a big sell-off. I'm going to be a little cautious here. Touching VWAP. I'm going to wait for cleaner setups. I'm kind of jumping into things a little bit too fast right now. And I feel like maybe that's messing me up. I don't know. Putting alert here if MITO moves higher, BCTX. Yeah, we could have maybe done that trade. I don't know. Pause off right now. SLNO guys actually looking really strong. SLNO and AMC actually look much better than our two main gappers. Trying to keep an open mind here, not jumping in on anything right away again. Giving back unnecessary profits so far. The catalyst on SLNO is a little bit more restricted. Good upside potential though to 1.5, so I like the upside potential. AMC, yeah, continuing its little spike there. PEI being called out. Yeah, great move on PEI as well. Good stuff. $4 is what I'd be looking for. There goes MITO, a little bit sell-off. I still have my limit order on this one. I'm not sure how much sell-off we're gonna get. Oops, I did not mean to remove that limit order. 6% sell-off. All right, let's see if we dip it lower here. I'm gonna watch this one. Could be an entry at 87, watching at 87, possible entry. BCTX also flushed. Yeah, BCTX and SLNO, our two main lead gappers right now, are really struggling. Seeing what kind of support we're gonna get on MITO. I did want to go down a little lower. Put in a limit order at 86 as an alert, because TOS alerts usually don't go off at the market open. Haven't really jumped in on anything yet. Realized I was, I don't know, a little bit off my flow, so I'm taking a little bit of a step back here. Would like to go long MITO. I think it's going to be a good bounce at one point. Why is PEI not showing up on my scanner? It's a little bit annoying. 10%. PEI is rocketing though. PEI is a good call. There's nice big buyers on SLNO. AMC is at a critical spot here. It needs to break over 39. Start its continuation back to the upside, back above 40. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Could happen. BCTX having a nice little bottom bounce. Oh! Getting a little bit of size here on MITO. AMC breaking higher, looking good. Didn't get a full size on it, unfortunately. AMC TOS alerts just absolutely garbage at the market open. It's almost no point. BCTX making a nice little bounce. MITO trying to bounce here after having a bit of a nasty sell-off. SLNO actually, just like I was talking about with AMC, these two tickers actually are doing much better than our lead gappers. I don't know if it's going to be the case for super long, but at the moment it's definitely the case. Fortunately, we didn't get a full size here. I'm looking for a move over 92. Might go for a rebuy. All right, possible rebuy. It's nice to at least have one green trade after such a sloppy open from my end. Possible break over 92 is what I'm thinking with MITO. Could happen any moment. See what happens. Could buy into the breakout. Nice. Boom. 93. Should keep crawling here to maybe 95 or so. 94, 95, 96. Good little move there. At least I made my losses back on MITO a little bit. Actually, not even. That open really cost me, unfortunately. I'm going to have a limit order ready to go on MITO again. I'm not sure if we're going to get a fill on it. I never got my full size on it, unfortunately. Nice. Doing exactly as planned. Good stuff. Fortunately, I didn't get my big size on it. Walked away with 3.11 thousand here. Possible size now. This is a bit of a flushy ticker. It's not a clean setup. I don't like buying backside breakouts, really. I'm just going to remove it for now. I'm a little undecided and lacking conviction. I feel it. Boom! BCTX, guys. Look at this one. Back in the game. Had a 15-minute doji candle here a little bit, huh? Oh. Try to get my size on it. Missed my entry. Dang. Whoo, talk about missing my entry. Ay. BCTX, remember, this is the ticker we were talking about. It has a high chance of getting halted today. It has a 4 million float. Remember we were saying that? Boom. So it was popping. Yeah, nice. Oh, I was too conservative there. I placed my limit order. It looked at it and then popped the other way. That would have been probably the trade of the day. Yeah, it sucks. You know, yesterday I did horrible trading. Today, also not really my best. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. You know, eventually you get into a groove. The important part is, you know, not making mistakes until you're in a groove, or not too many mistakes. Live to trade another day. So yeah, today, yeah, I don't know. We still have time here. We still have plenty of time. So who knows? We'll see what happens. BCTX is going to open up at 51. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade it, but I'll keep an eye on it at 51. BCTX is going to open. Nice, Mark. Slaying that one. Great accumulation. That's a good way to play these when they're holding and they're accumulating. So we only sold off around 7% from the lows, so it's actually or from the opens, so it's actually not that bad the way BCTX behaved. It was very choppy and unclean patterns here. This is kind of what made me not want to look at it temporarily. But ultimately, it did end up holding pretty nicely. SLNL really doing some not so bad crawls here to the upside. Might be worth trading here. Breaking out higher, 86, 87. I think I just came a little bit late to this one. Really nice. Good to see that momentum. I'm going to box MITO a little bit here and see if we can get a trade out of it at one point. And it's not the nicest patterns we see on MITO. This ticker has had a lot of days that opened up and they just flushed the rest of the day. So I don't know. You always want to check out, previous price action on tickers. It's really good to kind of be mindful of how tickers do trade. AMC really struggled to break over 39 again. Nice, my stuff. 42 cents a share. That's beautiful. That's more than a home run trade right there. Congrats. Big resistance here on SLNO. Workhorse cranking. What's that ticker up to anyway? That was a fun one. MITO looks like it kind of held this bottom here. It could be breaking higher. MITO broke our alert. We might be seeing $2 very soon on this one. Put a buy order at 93. Ah. We had a higher low on MITO and we cracked some resistance. It's quite a bullish sign. I do want to be kind of prepared here for the BCTX open, so I'm going to watch BCTX, 500 shares ready to go. Smaller size because of the Halt. It's a little bit of a choppy ticker for sure. All right, guys. A couple seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. BCTX opening higher right away. Beautiful. Put a limit order here just in case. I don't even think it's worth it anymore. It popped up too high. I don't think it's going to pull back that far. Nice. Could get halted again. We were looking for this one to have upside to around 10. Ooh, shaky here. Put a limit order here, small size. MITO is still popping in the right direction, not looking bad. Held a whole minute in a critical spot. That's really bullish for BCTX. Could break over 7.7. Nice, new high of day on BCTX. MITO also crawling higher. Good moves for sure, guys. I mean, so far, June is way more exciting than pretty much all of April and most of May. $8. I think we have probably at least $2 of upside here on BCTX before we hit major resistance. Holding this area pretty well. Bit of a sell-off there. Getting a second dip potentially. Let's see. So far it's holding in the highs though pretty well. I'm not sure how much more this is going to sell off. Getting a size under 46, small size, very small size. So far it's holding. Would like to go at least one more size here. Just being a little bit cautious. Got my fill. Could hold. Stuck in a downward hold. I think what I did do well is I was cautious. Yeah, stuck in a downward hold on BCTX. Yeah, well, good news, small size. I'm at like 30-40% of my full size, so that's good. Also good news is I was very careful here to not get too aggressive. And then I bought again near big time VWAP support. Now, the second buy, was it too soon? I don't know. It's hard to say because usually I'm not crazy about trading Halted's tickers, but I think we have good upside potential on BCTX, and this one's overall quite bullish. So it's been holding its highs really, really nicely. It's been having a few issues here breaking higher, so it's been a little bit of a rocket in both directions. So it's hard to say. I don't think I was like too aggressive or anything, and I'm still using very small size. In a hot market, I would probably go with 2,000 shares, maybe even 2.5 thousand shares. So it's okay. I think I'm in a okay position, but you know, it always sucks being halted to the downside. It is what it is. It's just not a great position. But I think for the position, you know, could be worse. All right, we've got SLNO still popping here. We got MITO doing what I was hoping for, but I don't see it playing it at the moment. So I think at this point, I'm probably just going to wait for the BCTX open and kind of go from there. BlackBerry and AMC are moving very similar. They both had a bit of a flush, but AMC is just a tad bit stronger. SoFi tried to break higher, had a bit of a morning flush, but corrected pretty okay. Yeah, Mark says the dip buying on BCTX sucks. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. Sean says short sellers lost over 1 billion on AMC yesterday, according to ORTEX. I would be so nervous shorting anything nowadays. I rarely short to begin with, but just in general. Oh, all right. Well, BCTX getting ready for an open. It's probably going to spike lower. The question is how much lower and at what point will it find support? That's really the two questions. We haven't had so much volume on the pass on this ticker, so it's hard to get like a proper analysis on it. All right, take care, Michael. About another minute and 5 seconds here before BCTX opens. I think we had a really nice entry on our second one, but the timing with the potential halt, the downside halt, was probably why I should have been a little bit more cautious with it. But I gotta say, it was holding this area very well. I was expecting maybe a sell-off closer to, I don't know, 716 or so. It's hard to say. There's not really a lot I can do but wait. Here we go. We got another 13 seconds. This should be a fun open. Opened a little bit lower. Still dipping though. Holding the 55 though, gotta say, it's not too bad. Might cut though. I'm gonna close some of the position. Potential to rebuy. I'm using hotkeys if you guys are wondering how I just placed that sell order. Sold the rest, looking to rebuy. So the loss wasn't really too bad. I've been kind of like negative 400 all day today, so pretty much back where I started. I'm a little bit lower, so it wasn't really that bad. I still honestly kind of like trading at BCTX. I was having some really good trades on it this morning. It wasn't until the consolidation where I started losing money, and then obviously this halt, I gave back some profits on this one. I'm down 818 on this one, so I don't know, that was like a $300 loss or something like that. Not really that, maybe a $400 loss, not really that bad. Nice, crawling up here a little bit higher. What I had to do though was I had to kind of cut my losses, because if there was a second flush to the downside and a halt, then I would be really kind of stopping myself out and the losses would be a little too much. So overall, I want to get aggressive and I want to kind of milk positions when I'm in a good flow. I have green, I have a cushion on the day, but if I'm not doing so well, I don't want to take unnecessary risk, and that's why closing BCTX made a lot more sense just now. But look at that volatility here. This is like a 7-8% bounce from the lows, almost a 9% bounce. So there's nice volatility, but so far I haven't been on the right side of it, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's going to be a little bit tricky to trade now. I think people are a little bit on edge with BCTX at the moment, but let's see what happens. AMC still rocketing higher. That's been one of the better tickers. Surprisingly. SLNO is also kicking butt here. U1. Remember we were trading U1? I think it was like summer. Yeah, it was kind of summer last year. I feel like we traded this ticker so much. Or at least I didn't always trade it, but it was always one of the top gappers. Straddling a fence. Yeah, Nicholas, exactly. It was just risky. I mean, I could have doubled down for sure, and it probably would have not been the worst idea. I probably would have done it if I was green on the day. I had a cushion, and overall BCTX, I've been a little bit in more of a flow state. You know, I've been down $2,000 before, and treated my position accordingly, and been able to crawl out of it. But in this case, I didn't feel like I was in that kind of position to be taking on that additional risk. So, yeah, I guess this time it would have worked out by averaging down, but it's a risky game to play. Yeah, U1 BLM stock. Yep. Carve, Cone, BYFC. That was crazy, trading all these BLM tickers. Half of them didn't even have a catalyst. You just pick one and go. It was pretty crazy. Honestly, guys, BCTX looks like it's very nice again. Oh, it's so painful buying back where you just had to stop out of. That's always a little bit painful. We actually would have been totally back to break even. BCTX is in the position to pop back to 7.5 right now. It's looking kind of aggressive in a good way. Usually I would have expected a flush to happen somewhere in this area. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, there's clearly buyers back here on this one. Woo! Ah, dirty. Dirty, dirty. SLNO, guys, this one's just been crawling up consistently. I still think we have some good upside till about 2 on it. Volume's faded a little bit, but that doesn't mean much. BCTX halted now to the upside. No way. That's hilarious. Oh, the one that got away. SLNO. I don't know if I'm going to trade this one, but I've been talking about trading it all day, and it's the one I haven't touched. And it would have been probably the best. Either that, I'm going to call it. I'm not sure yet. I feel like there's a lot of good opportunity. What to do. I keep checking my second screen if you guys are wondering. Seeing what kind of opportunities we have. I like the support on MITO, but the ticker doesn't have that much action, and it's a little bit of a selling spree, so you're pretty much gonna get scalps at best out of it. SLNO is really the one that's keeps chugging along here. Possible breakout. Nice. 62. BCTX going to open up at 10.10. Definitely want to watch that one. I might try again on it, but we'll see. U1 might dip back down to 10. Yeah, it's like kind of clean moves on there, huh? Take care, Molly. Thanks, man. BCTX gonna open up in about a minute and 15 seconds. SLNO with a bigger crack of the 9 EMA. Bit of a warning sign, could be entering into the backside. Good volume on this one overall. Take care, David. $30 seconds for BCTX. This should be an interesting open for sure. Good luck to anyone long. Nice spike there, showing possible entry. Oof, just missed my, actually I didn't place the fill, but I was thinking right around below 7.5. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a move back down below that. My price target on this ticker was 10. Oh, is it gonna get halted again? Oh, such a shame. Yeah, big buyers on this one. Oh, up 30% from where we got shaken out. Oh well, it is what it is. No trading here for me on BCTX. A little bit unfortunate. In terms of what I might still do, I don't know. I got some other things I need to run off to, so I don't have time really for trading anymore. I'll keep an eye on MITO probably for the next 30 minutes or so while I'm finishing up some other things. May trade it closer to 1.8, but other than that, SLNO, I was thinking if it consolidates around 1.5, was probably going to think about doing a pullback on that one. Other than that, you know, I wanted to get long BCTX again. I hesitated for a second. I thought we were going to get a dip into the 60s maybe, and I already had my finger on the trigger. I had it on the hotkey, didn't get it, so that was a little bit of a bummer, and then it halted up again. I don't know. Somehow the good moves are slipping through my fingers today a little bit. It is what it is. 1 second, MITO just went off my alert. Yeah, MITO could be an opportunity. Let's watch this one maybe for a minute or so. But other than that, we'll be wrapping up today. Unfortunately, in the red, not really the biggest red day, but still one of my bigger red days in a few weeks, since overall my trading has been very slow because the small cap world has been slow. But overall, I like the fact that we're getting a lot of action. I didn't trade it well today, but the potential was there. So, you know, today could have been different if I just, you know, was, you know, 2-3 seconds off in different directions. So it was one of those days where I just wasn't dialed in as much as I probably should have been, but it is what it is. So I'll probably take my loss here and call it. So good luck anyone that keeps on trading. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. And yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Appreciate the support. Ciao, ciao, guys.